Hi, it's January the 13th, 2022. Hope everyone's doing well today. Um, I, I don't know. Life is just, I wish I had more time to do the things I want to do. It's tough. There's so much I want to do. I want to revise my book. I want to look into all these different marketing ideas and things. I want to have some kind of social life. I've got books I want to read. I got so much I want to do, and I just don't have the time to do it. You got to pick and choose, the time that you have. How do you want to spend it? And, so I got my kids coming over tomorrow through Sunday. So that'll be time that I'm going to be at the house. So I'm trying to think what I can do during that time to be productive. I think I don't want to revise my book while the kids are here, because I prefer if I can have my attention not be interrupted while I'm working on that. Maybe I got some books I need to read. Maybe that'll be my goal for this weekend. That would be good. So, and then Sunday night, I'm going down to Tucson. There's actually the Arizona Libertarian Convention is going on this weekend. Well, I can't go to the whole thing because I got my kids, but I dropped them off at 4 o'clock on Sunday, and so I can head down to Tucson Sunday evening. And there's Dave Smith. He's a comedian who's a libertarian. He's doing a show down there. So I bought a ticket to go to the show. So I'm going to be doing that Sunday night. And that could be interesting. I think that probably will be pretty fun. I tend to be a lot better socially in person than I am on Twitter and online, where I feel like everything is very blunt. I think in person, even though I might say something that it's like there's two things that are happening. One thing that's happening is I have a better sense of other people's emotions, so I frame things in a way that is maybe less sharp or whatever. And then also they see my emotions, so they gain my intention better, that my intention is actually to help or to be nice, instead of just reading the cold words. So I think that could be a good opportunity for me to because I think afterwards there's probably going to be some mingling and stuff, and it's probably going to be a bit of an interactive show, I would imagine, because most comedic shows to an extent are, and I think with libertarians it would be even more so. And then people just, when I go to a political event or anything like that, I tend to kind of end up being front and center because a conversation will happen and I'm usually part of that conversation. At least that's been my experience. Now, sometimes it happens early and sometimes it happens late. And I don't know how it will play out, but I do imagine that I will engage in some kind of discourse while I'm there, because I do have a lot of ideas that I think can help our world and are very grounded in Austrian economic theory. and I have a book to sell that I can bring with me. So if people are interested, I can have copies in my car or bring my backpack with me, whatever, sell them a book. I can also have business cards I can hang out, send people to my website. So I'm hoping there's some chance for me to like kind of mingle and get to know some people and chat, and it's going to be really interesting, to be honest. I'm excited. So that's Sunday night. So I have tomorrow off, and I need to figure out how I'm going to spend tomorrow. I was looking, there's a few events. There's some like meditations and stuff going on in the daytime. I don't know if that would be ideal. Yeah, I'll probably just wing it. I'm going to see what I'm feeling like in the morning, if I want to play poker, or if I want to, maybe tomorrow could be an opportunity to work on revising my book, if that's something I wanted to do. So I still haven't gotten around to editing my book, and now tax season's coming up, which is going to be pretty demanding. So I probably won't be getting the revised edition out until, at the earliest, probably May or June. But it could be later than that, depending on how busy my schedule is following tax season. Of course, these things are always subject to change, I mean, we can never predict fully how things will unravel, and maybe one Sunday afternoon I'll just be really motivated and not have the kids and decide that's just what I want to do that day. So I don't know. To an extent, I have to allow for the unknown. God, I believe, is powerful. I believe that God has performed many miracles in our world, things that to us seem as miracles. And I do believe that God's on our side. I had some disagreeable conversation today with someone. Unpleasant, to say the least, and I'm not sure why it was necessary. I assumed she must want me to suffer. If there's another motive, I'm not aware of what that was. So maybe someone will clarify that for me in the comments. Not all of my conversations are so unpleasant, though. I've been having a really nice conversation with a friend of mine from the Navy who, we've kind of kept touch on and off over the years. And she actually visited a few years ago, and we briefly saw each other. She was in town for a wedding. We just got to see each other the one day and kind of hang out, and didn't get to see each other again, but we've been having some really good conversations, and she's come up with ideas that have seemed really awesome to me, such as the gold nugget that I stopped and saw at the Golden Nugget. I didn't even know about. She told me about that. So that was one thing. And then there's an activity that she suggested that I can do that I actually am not going to even talk about for particular reasons. That's the world we live in. But it seemed like an activity that would be pretty awesome to participate in. And I really appreciate her, and I want her to know I think you're fucking awesome. And it means a whole lot to me to have a friend who I feel like I can be honest with, who just is nice and treats me with kindness, and thank you to my friend. So I'm sure she knows who she is. She's the only person, female from the Navy, that I'm still in touch with. Well, actually, my friend Karen, she was a girl who I was head over heels for for a couple years of my life. She bought a copy of my book, I believe. Said she might leave me a review, but I haven't talked to her in a bit, and I said some pretty dramatic stuff last time I did talk to her, so I don't know where that one's at. And I make a lot of claims, I present a lot in my book, you know. Someone from my improv class bought my book a few weeks ago. Well, I hadn't seen her until yesterday, and then yesterday she was in the front row talking to someone about how she was pro-vaccine. So, you know, you're going to find out a lot about me from reading my book, and maybe you get to find out that there's something you're not happy about. Better to find out that way than invest a bunch of time and energy and then find out there's some part of me that you don't like. So I just put my whole fucking self out there for you guys, and I did it on my blog, and I did it in my book to a degree, and I do it on here to a degree. And if you like me, you like me, and if you don't like me, you don't like me, you know? And I know I'm not for everyone, and not everyone's for me. You know? Different people mesh with different people. I'm grateful to God for putting people in my life at different times who I have been able to connect with. For however long that connection has lasted. It makes me feel good, and I like it. I like feeling connected to people. And the longer this goes, you know, the deeper I go into this kind of believe in a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't believe, having a very unique viewpoint that perhaps no one else exactly shares, and yet still being able to make a connection, a human connection, still feel like I am a human being, and I am capable of having a conversation with someone that's awesome. At least from my end. So, cool, you know? I got that. And, you know, I got my stupid little friend from fucking New York who she's been a little bit shitty at times, but you know, I might have been once or twice, who fucking knows. Either way, she's a real bitch, man, and when I say that, I mean in a good way. She keeps it real, you know, and sometimes maybe she's got a little edge to her, you know. And you know, New Yorkers are tough, man. But I gotta keep it real, you know. And I gotta stay human, and I'm gonna express my feelings and my emotions. And that doesn't make me a weak fucking person. It makes me a fucking courageous motherfucker, dude. And ultimately, it does make me a strong person because people reject you when you do that shit. And you gotta find a way to heal yourself, to comfort yourself. You gotta go find something, you know? And God, that's where I think God steps in and He helps you out, you know? And He puts a connection in your life that helps you just make it through the fucking day. You know, I got a lot of blessings in my life. I got the Phoenix Suns, who are now the best record in the NBA. And looking at Golden State falling apart these last couple games, I'm not even worried, dude. I think they're going to crush them, dude. Fuck these guys, man. It's all about the Suns, baby. I got my Animal Crossing game. That's really my daughter's game, but I can play it when she's not here, and I can go have, I don't know, it's fun, you know? And, I got the Libertarian Party convention to go to on Sunday. I got my awesome frickin' kids who are here this weekend. And I'm so blessed because they're both really amazing kids. And they are influencers in this world, man. I take these kids places and those places change because those kids have power, man. And cool, you know. I've been in a hateful mood lately. I'm not doing anything to hurt you. I'm just informing you of my emotions. I do not intend to hurt you because I don't believe that let me rephrase that. I don't intend to harm you because I don't believe that cruelty, which is an intent to harm someone else, is a good method of acting in this world. I don't believe it's productive or helpful. So I am continuing to be kind, but I am informing you of my emotions. And I am also informing you that I am not the only one holding such emotions. This is no joke, guys. You think you're just going to somehow round up all these guys and get them into camps? You think you're going to be able to disarm all these guys and herd them and round them up, and you think the military's just going to obey and just do that, and they're not going to question that? There aren't going to be contingents that are going to rebel. There aren't going to be militias that are going to gain strongholds. there isn't gonna be hell to fucking pay. You don't want war. Believe me, kid. And that's what you're asking for when you treat people like this. You aren't gonna get it from me. But I'm not like them. And you know it.